in at point guard.
Come with another video, 2K16, my career.
5 spot.
Episode 1. Stay tuned.
They set the pick. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
Hit that subscribe button too.
Just find the shoot. Washington with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it
Clap.
the same.
I like the way they handled themselves in that overtime period, Greg. They had a whole lot left in their game in that extra period.
So it's Atlanta now, following the three-pointer by Freak. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Unloads from 9, and that one goes long.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, I'm a little nervous on that release.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Here's the 3. Here's Wells, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The feed to Temple. True on the 14-footer.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's Moore. He's got 6 from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Moore's got 9 points.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's Temple. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
My bad.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How he did last season. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season. The league leader in assists.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Hawks. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
From past the arc. Rebound Atlanta. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are wrong. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight will be a step in the right direction.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
I ain't gonna tell you all of them.
Making some changes here. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Hardy. Out to the wing. Feeds it to Temple. There's the pass to Hardy. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And for Washington, Moore is in at the point. He's out there with Jones, and it's Saunders in at the power forward position. And a wide open look for Freak. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Hawks trail by 12, and for the Hawks, here's Westphal. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Moore.
Pull up.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Westphal. The three-pointer, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Moore. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And that one's good. Ford's got his first bucket in this one.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The dish to Temple. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Temple's got 11.
You can't afford
I got
to
stuff
give
on
him that
YouTube
kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Moore. Last time, 45 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's the screen. Pass to Temple. The 9-foot shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 13 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet. Well, Kevin, we got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. Third in free throw per game. And they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
The Wizards making a switch here. Wells is checked in. Now here's Moore. 12 points for him. Pass to Wells. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly and count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Moore. Moore's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Doris Burke has something for us.
Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He finished with 45 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Here's Moore after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Jones. And the wing jumper offline.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Temple. He's guarded by Moore. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And again, Washington with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Temple. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Pull up. Give me that. Give me that, coach. Let's get it.
And the bucket's good. Moore's got 23 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten
cold, man.
There's the pick. The pass to Carlson. He feeds it to Temple. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Temple's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great
I
point.
got
10
real.
of the last 12.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. The 15-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wizards leading by 20.
Come here, man.
Moore, left side.
Let's get it.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
Dishes it to Sloan, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off.
A dominating first.
We out here yamming, man.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. We go. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time
If
to
y'all
make a
want to know how to
comeback.
cheese,
You look at Freak in this game, he has been
comment
everywhere.
on my YouTube
He's
stuff,
been
and
a
I'll tell
revelation
y'all.
tonight, almost scoring at will in that
Accepting
first half.
people
Really
friend
hard to
requests.
fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next
Glow
2
_
quarters,
boy
but,
Cam
you
5.
know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
So on the floor for Washington. Moore, he's in at point guard. Wells is out there with Jones. And it's Ford in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is Ford. Here's Moore. And the free ball is good. Moore's got the first bucket of the third here for the Wizards.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Tough call, defended by Jones. Here's
Nope.
Temple. And he can't answer
That's
back.
good.
The three-pointer
Yeah.
offline.
Showtime.
Not only is their lead
Showtime.
big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And so
All good. Let's get it.
here's Moore. He's got
I'm gonna get a
26.
crossover real quick. Oh, floater. Floater. Oh, come on. We got to make them floaters, bro.
The Hawks trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Dave.
Throw that.
Lays it up
That
and
was
banks it
my, that
in.
was my bad. That
Their
was not my bad.
interior has been inferior defensively.
Can
It
I
has
cross over?
got to tighten up.
You're right on target
Oh,
there,
he didn't
Greg.
want-
Of the
he didn't
last
do
10
it too
points
soon.
they've
I
allowed,
need the best
8
shots up.
have come from in close.
Now here's Moore.
Sticking too much.
Knocks it loose.
Okay.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. Last season's performance
finna
for
break it
him.
here, bro.
First in scoring, first in rebounding, and of course, he established himself as
All
the
I do is
most
break
prolific
ankles, man.
passer in the game
Let
last
me all
season,
know.
the league leader.
So if
in
y'all try to
assists.
play me, I'm going to let y'all know I'm breaking y'all
ankles.
ankles.
You
Straight
can't
up.
stop him, and you really can't
Straight up,
contain
man.
him.
Now here's Moore. Passes to Wells.
So all I do is
Back
break
to
ankles.
Moore.
Straight up.
For
Splash
three.
threes.
Good.
It's splash
Moore's
threes.
got 6 in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Temple. 17 points in the game. Some solid defense from Moore.
Let's get it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Want to do that?
Pass to Wells.
Do y'all, bro? Oh, you minute right? Oh, yeah, good stuff.
Here's Westfall.
What's fun?
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
And Washington making a change here. Saunders has checked in. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Padgett. The Hawks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. Nine seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Ooh, I told y'all, bring ankles,
Nice
man.
jump shot, good.
Telling you.
Moore's got 31 points.
Oh yeah, man.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not
Get it,
exactly
bro.
a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Wizards shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor.
Ooh,
All
I told
now,
you,
a
man.
chance to set
That's
the
what I
floor
do.
Courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court
What
right
do
now
you
for
do?
the Hawks. They've got Christie.
Oh, yeah,
and
go
it's
up.
Day in a
Let's
two
get
guard
it.
spot. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
What a tremendous showing from the three-point.
Oh, man.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Hampton. He's covered by Moore.
Look, 2K mess up the games what I was doing at the park, bro.
Hampton
When
passes
you got
to
open
Day.
shot, you're gonna be able to make them ones all the time.
A
man. That's
baseline
messed up.
Jay, and he drops that one
I
in.
be getting good releases like
Day's got
that.
5 points in the quarter.
It ain't a lot
Washington
about that real
controlling the
boost,
game.
man.
To the left side wing. Here's Everett. Yep, great play there, set up by Walton.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Over to the left wing.
Good stuff.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but
For Washington. The Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Knocked loose. Here's Constantine, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot.
See that,
Shoot
man.
2. And the first one goes. Atlanta making a switch here. Temple's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Moore outside to the wing on the left. Walton dishes to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moore.
Drop them off.
And again, Washington with the
Drop them
triple.
off.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Shout out to the
Here's
Chills
Temple.
squad, too.
He's guarded by Moore. Kicks to Temple. The
Yeah,
11-footer. Offensive rebound. The Hawks working the ball around. Another shot. Bounces high
my
off the
trail
rim
is
and
elite,
drops. Temple's got 22 points.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Moore outside. There's the 3. Cannot hit. The Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Look,
Out to the right wing.
don't spare him.
Picked him clean.
Like, if you trying to break ankles,
It's
don't spare
3-on-3
the
on the
braces, they
fast
gonna
break.
rip you. Like, real tough.
The shot is off. Great D
Ain't
that
even
time
lying
from
for that.
Moore. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Don't hit with the see the ankle breaker,
Reed
bro.
on the wing.
I hit with a hesitation stoner.
Moore outside. To go with the
Give me
3.
that.
Can't
That
get it
moment,
to go.
no.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
I'm trying to get in my DJ5
Constantine
videos.
is
and
covered by
all
Moore.
my videos of
Here's the
Put y'all
Florida.
game. Put y'all
A
game
rebound
tag.
by Walton.
I still can't
And subscribe to
believe
my channel.
that
Real
one
talk.
didn't fall. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Look, let's get it, man.
Always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Man, let's get it, man.
Jones kicks to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The shot by Wade, no good. Here's Temple. And so it's Washington East.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Subscribe. I'm out here, y'all. Peace.